Welcome to Life Labs 101, where I teach you everything you need to know about creating professional looking stop motion videos on a budget using your phone in our app, Life Labs, which you can download for free on the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. We're going to cover everything from lighting, DIY home studio, tripod hacks, animation styles, editing techniques, and so much more. All right, let's dive in. One of the most common questions we get at Life Labs is what tripod should I get for stop motion? So I've done the legwork and tested out dozens of tripods. These are just a few of the tripods that I've owned. I've had a range of like $10 tripods to $500 Manfrotto videography tripods. And I really landed on one tripod that I think fits everything from price to stability to quality. And let me show you which one it is. So this is a 60-inch tripod. And we have this linked in our favorite stop motion tools that we purchased off Amazon. It's around $30, so I think the price is pretty good considering how sturdy it is. What I love about this tripod is it has clips like this, so you can extend it easily, versus getting a tripod like this. You have to spin them and it takes a long time. So try and avoid tripods like this. Tripods with clips with this wire. I've broken over 10 of these. They're not good quality, so avoid that. I've gotten really lightweight ones and literally it broke before I even got to use it. So something like this, maybe it'll be $10 cheaper, but it is way too flimsy for stop motion. You do need something like with a bit of weight to it so that you're not going to risk moving it around as you're animating things. So don't recommend this one. Obviously we're not linking any of the ones we don't recommend. So yeah, I liked this one when you see it compared to the other ones. It's the largest of the smaller tripods. And it also comes with a Bluetooth remote, which I love because this is so handy for stop motion. So you don't have to keep going back and forth from your scene to animate your object back to the phone. You can just animate, take the photo as you're animating it, wherever your scene is. So yeah, this has got like the vertical control, horizontal. It's got the bubbles here so you can see if it's leveled, and then it's got a really good quality iPhone clip. And this all comes in the package. It also comes with a bag. So yeah, if you're ready to invest in a good tripod for stop motion and you're just starting out, I recommend this one. If you're doing stop motions professionally, generally speaking, the more expensive you go with the tripod, the more sturdy it'll be. So as I mentioned, like the videography one that I have, it's over $500 and it's really, really heavy duty, and it's got more of like a fluid head, which is good for video shooting. So it's like more of a fluid motion and it's not as jittery when you're like panning or tilting. But you don't need something like that for stop motion, I don't think. Like this is a good starter, and then if you find it's too flimsy, upgrade to a heavier dutier one that's, let's say, over $150, and that should do the trick. If you plan to shoot a lot of flat lays, something you might want to invest in is an overhead tripod. So if you don't want to do the whole desk hack thing that we do, we recommend two different products. So this one is an overhead tripod. It's an actual tripod, and you can see here the arm, it comes out eventually. And it can be an upright tripod or it can be an overhead. So this one's great if you plan to do flat lays that aren't really big. So if you're doing ones where you want to do like tons of clothes and a suitcase and shoes, you'd probably want to use our other hack, which is, see this stand here? This is what we use. We use a light stand with a boom arm, and we buy an attachment here, which you can see. like a ball head and an iPhone mount, because this extends further out versus this one only extends like this. So if you're, you know, super high up, you still might get the legs of the tripod in here. So something to consider if you're just doing stuff in like your kitchen and you're just doing some food things or smaller products. This will be great. It's sturdier. This one, it is a little flimsy. I do have to tape the arms sometimes, but it's the only option that's not like $500 to invest in like a Manfrotto C-stand or something. So again, these are all linked in the Academy, our favorite stop motion products. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us out. And don't forget to follow us on YouTube and social media so you can be the first to know when we release new tutorials.